day 3 for road trip for Obama, and we're heading towards Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We're here in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Check out what we found.
My name's Kurt, and I'm from Frederick, Maryland.
What do you do for a living?
I work for the railroad.
And how long have you been doing that?
31 years.
What issue concerns you the most right now in America?
I guess the economy. That's one of the biggest things.
Are the railroads being affected by the economy?
Sure, everybody's affected by that.
I'm Doug Rester from Bel Air, Maryland.
How do you feel about the direction the country's headed in right now?
Very interesting time. I'm personally taking a wait-and-see kind of a mode. There's an awful lot of excitement with Obama, and I have a degree of skepticism, but I'm for supporting the leader of our country, and so I'm just taking a wait-and-see mode. I think what's happening in Israel right now, in the Gaza Strip, is very interesting. What's happening with our presence in Iraq, Iran's position, it's all going to be very interesting.
Todd Henning, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
And what do you do for a living?
Locksmith.
Do you own your company, or do you work?
Yeah, I just recently purchased it with 2 other partners last January.
Did you vote in the last election?
Yes, I did.
If you don't mind me asking, who did you vote for in the last election?
Obama.
And how come?
Well, I think he's a change. I think we need a new course in this country, and I think he's a good change for it. We're kind of in a quagmire now, but maybe he can help us out. You know, we got to give him a chance. That's the thing.
Did you vote in the last election?
I did.
Do you always vote?
I do.
What motivated you to get out and vote this time around?
It's a responsibility I feel I have as American citizens. It's a right and it's a privilege. So I do what's been granted for me to do as a citizen.
And if you don't mind me asking, who did you vote for in the last election?
I'm going to keep that private.
Did you vote in the last election?
Yes, I did.
And if you don't mind me asking, who did you vote?
Independent.
What made you go that way?
Really didn't feel comfortable with either of them, to be honest with you, because of what the country has done to the middle class, blue collar.
What issue concerns you the most?
Just myself being blue collar, paying for everybody else, and just continually being taxed.
What do you look for in a candidate when you do vote?
Look for a man of integrity, a man with a track record who has proven himself worthy of the opportunity that he's seeking. So I do not vote party line. I vote for the individual.
How do you feel about Barack Obama right now?
I really hope that he can change and get the country going back the way people would like to see it go. He's made a lot of promises. Let's see if he can come through with them.
What's one thing that you really want to see from him?
I'd like to see a little less burden put on the middle class, and start to see us get some kickbacks from as much money as we actually put into the government.
What are you most afraid of?
Losing your job and not knowing how you're going to survive.
What issue concerns you the most right now? I think the economy right now is of high importance to me, for the sake of not so much my status as position in life. I've got fewer years than I used to. But it's for the next generation coming up, and for the younger generation who will be handling these challenges and dilemmas. That's my number one thing that I'm keeping my eye on here locally.
What advice could you give the younger generation?
Save as much as you can. Don't trust the system. Make as much as you can. Save as much as you can. Give away as much as you can.
Who would you rather see bailed out, individual people or big corporations?
I'd like to see individual people that have, lost their job due to America forcing companies to move their corporations outside of America, and having America give everybody else breaks outside of America.
If you could say one thing to the incoming administration, like advice or something, what would you say?
you really got to change and help the people out that are helping themselves instead of the people that refuse to help themselves. You keep on giving them all the benefits, and the people who really put their nose to the grind and really try and keep themselves out of trouble, those are the people that you're ignoring.
If you could say one thing to Barack Obama in the incoming administration, what would that be?
I think I would tell him that he's got a good mind on himself, and he can really try to work out to people and reach out to people like he wants to do, and I think he will do. So I give him a chance. Everybody's going to give him a chance, and hope he can do something.
If you could say one thing to the incoming administration, what would it be?
Good luck.
Would you take that job?
Are you kidding? My mother didn't raise no fool.